Okay, so straight away, we are going to be bringing on our next speaker. She's the LinkedIn boss lady herself. She's the LinkedIn optimization coach and the number one LinkedIn growth expert in Cameroon. Man, what are you talking about? So we carefully selected her, and I'm so happy that she took out time. She created time for us to come and talk to us. In fact, I'm so pleased to welcome Miss Nana Lynn. Please give it up for her, guys. Miss Nana Lynn, you are so much welcome. And we want to hear more about personal branding. So the floor is yours, ma.
Okay, can you see me, please? Can you
Yes,
see
we
me? Can you hear me?
yes, we can.
Awesome. So, I'm having 15 minutes, so I don't know if it's going to be enough. I have slides to share. I have a lot to talk about. Normally, my class on profile optimization takes more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, but you guys are giving me 15 minutes. So, how do we do it? Because if you're telling me that I have to teach how to create LinkedIn profiles that can attract recruiters in 15 minutes, how do we do that? So I'm Nanalyn Gloria. I'm a LinkedIn great expert. I've trained more than 2,000 people on how they can optimize their profile to attract opportunities, how to create content, how to build a personal brand on LinkedIn, and more. And it's always a pleasure for me to actually share my knowledge and expertise with everybody. Now, talking to young girls especially, and I'm very happy to do that because in our time we didn't actually have the opportunity to learn about LinkedIn and personal branding early enough. I think I heard about personal branding and LinkedIn while I was doing my master's. So if you're still in your secondary school or you're still in your early days of your university, um, you're very, very lucky to actually learn these things and start very early. So thank Mr. Nevis, thank the entire team at Neftech, yes, for actually, you know, doing the whole thing. So I have slides to share. Let me try to share my screen right now. So how many of us here are actually active on LinkedIn? Let me try to just use the comments. Use the comments. If you know about LinkedIn and you're active, if you don't know, let us know in the comments, please. Okay, Mr. Gam said active. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing everybody is active. I'm not seeing those that don't have accounts here. Okay. Awesome. All right. Awesome. So it's really good to see some people that are already active on the platform. I think most of the things that I'm going to be teaching are going to be very much acquainted to it. And if there's anybody here that don't yet have a LinkedIn account, kindly go to Play Store, App Store, download LinkedIn, and follow us from there. So if you're already active, probably I think there's one or two things that you're going to grab from what I'm going to be sharing tonight. So let me start from the beginning. So we already know that LinkedIn is the world's largest professional platform in the internet with more than 1 billion users. And of 2025, we had about 200 million people that joined the platform. So you see how LinkedIn is becoming more and more relevant. And if you're not on the platform, I think you are missing out on a lot. Okay. So you can use LinkedIn to find the right jobs, internship, connect and strengthen professional relationship, and learn new skills that you can use to succeed in your career. A complete LinkedIn profile can help you attract professionals, experts, opportunities by showcasing your unique professional story through your experience, skills, and education section. So who should be joining LinkedIn? LinkedIn is platform for everyone. I always say it. There's no exception. Okay. Students, if you're starting out, you're a student, don't say that this platform is for people that are already 10 years to 5 years of experience in their businesses, or founders or big entrepreneurs. The platform is for everybody. Okay, who is looking to advance their career. This include people from various professional backgrounds, such as small business owners, students, job seekers, etc. Okay, so who should be on LinkedIn? Why should you be on LinkedIn? Yes, LinkedIn is listed as the world's safest social media platform. It's not like Twitter. I always tell people it's not like Instagram. Okay, it's not like Facebook. LinkedIn, if you go there, you have your peace of mind. It's not where you go and you start insulting people. Okay, it's a safe platform where you can actually tell your whole journey, and people will genuinely, you know, congratulate you, support you, in your career and more. So you can easily run your business on LinkedIn, where you get branded there. So LinkedIn is the easiest platform to grow your impact, influence, and income. So it's the best platform to reach a global paying audience. Like I said, LinkedIn is global. If you are someone that is into SEO, you can connect with someone here in Cameroon. You can connect with someone that is doing SEO in another country. If you're a medical doctor, you have the possibility of collaborating with a medical doctor that is in another country. I've worked with my students, I've taught them, and they have so many testimonials about how the platform have been able to actually help them get opportunities and grow their networks beyond borders. Okay, so how do you get started on LinkedIn? Number one, you create your account. Number two, you optimize your profile. The next thing, you start building your network, you participate in conversation, you look and attract opportunities. So, what we're going to be talking about today is optimizing your profile. The other things, if you're interested, I'm just going to talk briefly about it, but the other things, if you're interested, you reach out to Mr. Nevis. I think he can connect you with me. I have my coaching program, the LinkedIn Accelerator program, where I actually help people, through a 1 month coaching program, and I teach them everything that has to do with LinkedIn. It's a whole network and community that I've built. So if you are interested in being part of it, fine and good. So, like I said, despite being one of the most popular professional platforms today, many people still have no idea what LinkedIn is supposed to be used for, or how they might benefit from navigating the platform. So, after creating your account, the first thing you need to do is optimizing your profile. So, going now to profile optimization, I'm not going to touch on all the sections. I just took these few. So we have your LinkedIn headline, profile picture, LinkedIn banner, the about section, featured section, experience, education, certification, skills, volunteering, language, recommendation, award, etc. So I'll be going briefly through all of these sections. Number one, okay, is your LinkedIn headline or your LinkedIn title. Yes. So your LinkedIn title is the section at the top of a link where it describes what you do in 220 characters or less. Okay. Your headline is the first thing LinkedIn users see on your profile. It's an opportunity to tell the world what you're capable of doing, an opportunity of making a very first strong impression on LinkedIn. You can see the image on the right side of the slide. You're going to see I have a pointer pointing on my title, the headline, where I'm telling my audience that this is who I am. Remember that when it comes to optimizing your LinkedIn profile, when we talk about profile optimization, you're making maximum use of all the features that LinkedIn is giving you to tell your audience who you are, what you do and how you can help them. So someone should come to your LinkedIn profile and your profile should be able to answer this question. This is who I am, this is what I do, and this is how I can help you. Okay? This is who I am, this is what I do, and this is how I can help you. Okay? So that is what optimizing your profile means. Mr. Nevis, my name is with my link is with two N, please. Every time people keep writing my name one N. Okay, so you can click on the link and connect with me. So you can see I wrote my titles: LinkedIn optimization coach, personal brand consultant, yes, um, transforming LinkedIn profiles for results, helping newbie scale on LinkedIn with the LinkedIn Accelerator program. So you can see I've been able to put my titles on LinkedIn. I don't know what you're doing right now. Are you still a student? Are you aspiring to be a medical doctor? Are you aspiring to be a CEO expert? Are you aspiring to be an IT consultant? I'm sure there are people here that are probably, since I know you're young girls, probably you're not yet doing practicing the field. But as a student, what are you doing right now? Okay, what are you aspiring to do? You put the title, okay, and you can just say, for example, accountant, and you put in bracket in view. That is how I started. You just put it in view. It means that you're currently undergoing the process of undergoing the process to being an accountant. Okay, lawyer in view. As a student, you put it, okay, and all other things that you might be doing. You can put the next title: leader, thought leader in this, that. Okay, you put all your titles, and I always say that your headline needs to be specific, catchy, and tell your audience how you can help them. The reason why you put your titles and you use particular keywords is so that you can rank high on search engines on the platform. Okay, and you also highlight your unique value proposition. I always tell people that once you put a title on LinkedIn, so many people have that same title as you. Imagine on LinkedIn we have more than 1 billion users. If you put just lawyer, what differentiates you from the billions of people that are doing the same thing as you is your unique value proposition. Okay, so as a young lawyer, or as a young medical doctor, or a young IT consultant, what exactly do you bring to the table? Can you tell us in a statement? I help people to do this and that through this. I help people to optimize their profile, this, that. So what can you do in a statement, not just a title? Remember that if you're able to tell us in a statement how you can actually help me, I'm going to, you're going to be much more memorable, yeah, than just saying you're a lawyer. If you can tell me that as a lawyer, this is how you can solve my problem in a statement, and when I come to the head to your LinkedIn profile, I see that you need value proposition. Is I might definitely just send you a connection request, then message you, because I saw that, oh, this is what you said you could help me. This is how you said you could help me in a statement. Because of that unique value proposition, a client can reach out to you in your DM directly. Okay, so let me end it there. I said the last thing, don't be desperate. Don't be desperate means that we should not come to your LinkedIn title and we are seeing looking for a job, okay, or we are seeing unemployed. Even if you are jobless or this, let your profile be memorable. Yes, let your profile show value. Don't look desperate. Even if you're looking for a job, let's see value on your profile, please. So many people are fond of doing that, looking for a job or jobless, unemployed. That's what we can see as a title on your LinkedIn profile. Nobody's going to give you a job like that, or nobody's going to be attracted to that. So put your titles, add your unique value proposition, put relevant keywords in your industry so that you can high much on search engines and people can easily find you when they search on the platform. Now going to the next thing, we have yes, we have the profile picture. And with the profile picture, I said a LinkedIn profile picture should be used to represent you as a professional approachable, and trustworthy individual, making a positive, strong impression on your connections. Your profile picture should be of high quality. It should appear professional. Don't use selfies. Show confidence. Have a clean background, and you can see the on the image on the right side. You will see my profile picture there. I look good, professional. Someone will easily be attracted to that. So as a student, you should really go to studios. I think with 5,000 francs you can get good branded pictures. Okay, remember that it's all about your image. Don't go and we are seeing selfies of you. You are taking a selfie, or how can I say, your image is in a dirty background, you're somewhere, it doesn't look good. You have to present yourself in the best way possible, and you need to look like what those recruiters are looking for, or who the ideal clients is looking for. Okay, you need to look like that person. You need to look like your future. I always say that, and not your past. Look like the person you're aspiring to be in the future. Yes. So it's very important to actually go to a studio, look good, take even one or two pictures, and use it for your social media platform, not only LinkedIn. Then you have the LinkedIn banner. You can see the LinkedIn banner at the top, at this area, at the, let's say, LinkedIn banner or cover photo. You can see this, a banner that was customized by a graphics designer, and there are all so many important details that are there. Okay, LinkedIn optimization coach. I help people to use LinkedIn effectively and increase their visibility. Okay, so this was actually designed by a graphics designer. So you can pay a graphics designer even in 2.5, because sometimes I'll say use Canva, but some people are not good at designing. So if you know you're good at designing, yes, you can go on Canva and do a good banner for yourself. But if you're not good at designing, go to a professional and beg them even with 2.5 to design your LinkedIn banner, and they are going to do it. Okay, so you design something, even if it's not, if you don't want something designed, you can put an image of your product or services, probably your company logo. You can put something that represents your industry or field. It must not always be designed. Okay, it must not always be designed, note that. But if you have a good clear image of something that represents you and your industry, then you go for it. Then we have the service section. The service section is where you actually put in all the services that you are actually rendering on LinkedIn. I'm just explaining these sessions. I'm going to show you how you can actually add them. So this is the service section. And on the service section, you can see executive coaching, corporate training. So people can reach out to me and request for my services. And if you're using premium, you have the possibility of getting reviews from clients, and also add images of some of the images of some samples of your work, projects, portfolio, whatsoever. You can add it under the service section. So remember, I'm going to show you how you can actually add these. We have the featured section, which is created to showcase your best work, achievement, relevant content. So as a student, please, I always tell people that I have my clients that when I work with them now, they are like, oh, if I had known, I would have taken pictures of this, how I started my career or journey. Please don't be that kind of person that um you say, oh, I don't like pictures, I don't want to do this. Please document your journey, document whatever you're doing right now. So that, because there'll be a time where you'll be asked to showcase. Tomorrow you want to build your website and you want proof of work. Um because you're not taking pictures, you will not have nothing to show for it. So even the featured section on LinkedIn is actually telling you that showcase your best work. Showcase, if you have some images, you upload them, add descriptions. Okay. Tell us what that image is all about. Tell us what you did. For at this networking event with a very important personality, you can upload those pictures under the featured section, and you actually put the description, etc. So under the feature section, you have the possibility of highlighting an image, highlighting a link, the first one, or highlighting a post, a past post that you did on LinkedIn. So these are some screenshots of some of the featured. This one was a post that I made. and I had more than 10,000 likes on it. It was a very, very good announcement I was doing. Then you have this is another link. I was talking about um, people joining the LinkedIn Accelerator program. So there's a link there. So if you come under the featured section and you see this, you can click on it and you take it directly to my LinkedIn, to my WhatsApp. Okay. And from there we can discuss. Okay. So if you have probably a Calendly link, this one was for a lady that I think it was a Calendly link, and she went a long way to work with a graphics designer, and the designer did this image. So she uploaded the link and added this image to it, and the image was a link to her Calendly where you could actually book a one-on-one consultation call with her. Okay, so the future section you can actually showcase your best work, and you can also put different links that can take your clients to you. It could be a link even to your portfolio, to your CV, whatsoever. So that's the use of the future section. So we have these. Sorry, I'm rushing over it because of limited time. We have the about section. Well, this is where you actually tell us who you are. You tell us about your professional journey. Okay. If you're a student, what can you do? What are your skills? You might not have so much to talk about your professional journey, but tell us who you are. Okay, you're a student. What are you doing right now? In which school are you? What are you studying? What are you passionate about? What are your skills? What are your skills? If you are looking for a job, tell us. Okay, tell us what you're capable of doing as someone that is have zero experience or 0 to 1 experience. I don't know. Tell us what you're capable of doing. If we are recruiting you, the about section is that's what the about section is all about. Okay, so that if a recruiter is coming and he's reading that section, he should be able to know that okay, he can recruit you or not because he have seen a whole story behind you, and he can tell us who you are. um, he can tell us who you are. Okay, through the about, you can tell us who you are, what you do, etc. So the about section is very, very important. Please, very, very important, and you can use this section to attract the right recruiters to you. So even with the about section, you have the possibility of adding your top skills. Yes, tell us your five top skills. And to be able to add your five top skills to the about section, what you do is actually once you click on this pencil icon on the about section, or when you've added the about section already, you save it. You go back to the pencil icon that is on it. You click on it, you're going to still land on the page where you can actually write your about. Just scroll down, write down, you see where they ask you to add five relevant skills to your the about section. You do that and you don't forget to save it. We have the activity section where you can where we can this is where is there for everybody by default. This is when you can actually share your past posts, your past comments, past videos, past images. That is why it's very important for you to make the right comments on LinkedIn, please. Because I can come on LinkedIn and I click on comments and I'll see all the comments that you've been doing for the past 1 year. It's very possible. Okay. So someone can track that. So make sure that you leave the right comments. And if I click on post, I'm going to see all the posts that you have been making. Then we have the next section, which is the experience section. And with the experience section, this is one of the most important section where potential employers will learn about your professional background, past jobs, and how you perform in those roles. This section establishes you as a credible and trustworthy potential employee or employer. So your experience session should start with a job title, a company, a description, and include relevant experiences to your goals and objective. Then quantify achievements. So you can see on the image on my right, you can see this is just an experience that I just highlighted. You can see my position, founder and coach. You can see the company LinkedIn Accelerator program. I've put there, I'm doing it full time. You put the start date, end date, tell us if it's online, if it's on site, whatsoever. Add a description to it, add relevant skills to the particular role, add images related to the particular role that you're having right now. Okay, this is very important. Not just to have a when you say you have an experience session, we just see then your role and the company. That's all. No, tell us, add this other details, description, skills involved, images, start and end date, because so many people don't add all these details, and recruiters they check this. Okay, so please, it's very very important. So that is this for this experience. And as someone that is starting out, okay, internship is an experience. Don't say I don't have anything to put under my experience section. Internships is an experience, so put it under um the experience section. Then you have the education section. With the education section, you provide a comprehensive and well presented overview of your professional background, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, or anything that is equivalent to it. Okay, informal education, you add that. So on the image on the right side of my slide, you can see where I've put my master's, bachelor's. You can see the name of the school. You put the degree, you put what you studied, start and end date, activities, and other stuff that they ask you to fill out. You fill it out and you put, please fill it out and you put it, please, and don't forget to save. Some people just rush over it. There's so many details that they ask you when you're adding a section to your profile. Make sure that you fill out all the details and you save it. Some people even upload images of their graduation. So if you have that, if you have graduated already, you could do that. Okay. And the next thing I would like to highlight is that whenever you are actually adding a particular education, a particular institution, a particular company, okay, a particular organization to your LinkedIn profile, first of all, do your due diligence. Is that company, institution, organization on LinkedIn? Do your due diligence and check it out first. How it's being spelled, because if you don't write if you're adding a company's name to any section on your profile and you don't spell it out the right way, probably if it's written in French and you come now, or since you're Anglophone, you come and write in English, it's not going to be the same thing. The logo will not appear on your profile. You can see here University of Boya, the logo is there. University of Boya is on LinkedIn, but you will check out so many people have written University of Boya, but the logo is not there beside it. The logo is just for credibility. A recruiter can come and check, okay, what's UB all about? He clicks on the logo, it takes him to the company page. It checks out the credibility of the organization or the institution that you're associated with. Okay. And SAI, where I did my master's degree, they are not on LinkedIn. That's why the logo doesn't show anything there. But if you schooled in Harvard and you write Harvard, you don't even put H inside. There's no R. The R is not there. It's not the logo is not going to show. So do your due diligence. How are they being spelled? There's so many people that have this problem. If you schooled in I think that's so let me give an example of Red Cross. Red Cross, I think if they are instead the company is in French, Croix Rouge. So if you want to add that, okay, you volunteered in a Red Cross company or something like that, and you go and write Red Cross instead of Croix Rouge, those are two different things. Because the Red Cross Cameroon, yes. So check out how they are being spelled and add them out the right way to your profile. Okay. And even when you start typing it out correctly, suggestions are going to be given out to you. So you click on the right thing and you save it immediately. Now we have the next section, which is certifications. And certification, this highlight your professional credentials and showcase your commitment to ongoing learning and professional development. So this is very important. Okay, showcasing your commitment to ongoing learning and professional development, very important. So certification you've gotten from online courses, on-site trainings, certificate of participation, achievement, completion, whatsoever. The certification section is there for you to add all of that. You put the name of the organization, the title of certificate, when it was issued. You can upload the link. Okay, on my profile right now, you're seeing show credential because I put the link of it was an online certificate. So I just copied the link and pasted, and this is how it did show credential. If you click on it, it takes you directly to where the sign, but there's a place for you to upload it. There's a place for you to actually upload the certificate. There's media, add media. You upload the certificate should be in your gallery, and it should be in your gallery, because I think my student, my one of my student, in my previous cohort, she came and she was telling me that she's trying to upload her certificate, is not going, but the certificate was in PDF. It will not go. It has to be saved to your gallery before you can upload it to your LinkedIn profile. Yes. So I'll take questions after I'm done. So you can see that I got the certifications from LinkedIn, and that is why you can see the logo of LinkedIn showing here. Okay. And remember that this section called certifications, recruiters always check it. Okay, if you're saying, if a recruiter in a company sees that, oh, he's seen a certificate of a recent stuff that's happening in the industry, I already certified in it, wow, it's impressive, they can easily reach out to you. Remember that you need to upskill. So many things are ongoing. The rise of AI. What? How do you integrate AI in your business? How do you integrate AI in your industry to get times 5x results, something like that? If they see the kind of things you're certified in, this, that recent things in the industry, and they see that you're already knowledgeable in it, that's an added advantage. So strive to certify, take certifications from LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Learning, you can go there, take some certification, get certified, and you add it to your LinkedIn profile. There are other websites, sites where you can get certifications as well. Then you have volunteering. So if you've volunteered before, I said volunteering section is an ideal way to demonstrate your commitment to making positive impact. Okay, and it highlights your personal values, causes you care about, leadership skills, and initiatives to instigate change. Okay, so if there are so many things that are going on around, and they are looking for volunteers, it's a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing. Go in, volunteer, come and add it to your LinkedIn. If they are giving certifications, go in for it, take the certification, add it under the certification section, then add the volunteering experience under the volunteering section. So many organizations like to see that you're someone that, you care about some particular things. So you can add the volunteering section as well to your LinkedIn profile. Now we have the skills and endorsement section, and this is a great way to showcase your abilities to other members and peers. Okay, you have the possibility of adding up to 100 skills to your profile, and once you have added a skill to your profile, it can be validated by your connection to reinforce their way in this called skills endorsement. Okay, when a connection endorses your skills, it contributes to your strength of your LinkedIn profile and increases the likelihood that you'll be discovered for opportunities related to those skills. Okay, so you can see by the right side, the skills section, I've been able to list up all my skills. And even if you once you actually add up a skill to any other section, okay, on your LinkedIn profile, they come and they are automatically updated here as well. Okay. Any skill you add to any other section, they are automatically added here. So you list
Um,
up your skills, and you actually rearrange them in order of decreasing importance. So I have three
you see,
slides left.
and it's way past time, please.
Yes, I have three slides left.
Oh, okay.
So we have skills, we have recommendations. I told you that this section, I don't see the way I'm speaking fast. Oh God. So recommendation, you have the ability of getting people to write you good LinkedIn recommendations. And I said is a commendation written by LinkedIn member to recognize your work. You can request recommendations from the connections you've worked with. And if they write you a recommendation, you're going to be notified and it's going to be visible on your LinkedIn profile. I always tell people that recommendation section is very important. And what people say about your work ethics, especially as a student, if you have probably your peers that come in and say, oh, I work with this student and this is what she's able to do, this, that she did this, she was very performant, she's that, it goes a long way. You can use that recommendation to put it out there on LinkedIn as a post on your statuses, and from there you can attract another client and all of that. So the commendation goes, you can get them both vertically and horizontally. Vertically from your seniors, your supervisors, and all of that, and horizontally from your schoolmates, your classmates, your colleagues, whatsoever. Okay, once they write it to you, you view it. If it's okay, you add it to your LinkedIn profile. Okay, you add it to your LinkedIn profile, and in as much as you can request for recommendation, you can also write it to others. And two conditions for you to have to be able to get a recommendation from someone on LinkedIn: number one, they have to be on LinkedIn; number two, they have to be a connection. If they are not a connection, will not be able to send them a request. Okay, and people love when they see recommendations on your LinkedIn profile. Check out, don't say the people I've worked with, they don't know about LinkedIn. Check deeply and see if there's a colleague, if there's a friend, if there's a classmate that can write you a good LinkedIn recommendation. So we have other sessions like courses. Okay, you can add courses that you took without certifications. You can add to your LinkedIn profile. Projects that you have worked on, you can add it to your LinkedIn profile. Languages, organizations, you have awards, you can add them to your LinkedIn profile. Then I think you can see them on my screen, awards that I've been able to get. Um, Languages, project, organization. So, Madam Joyce, I don't know if you can give me like 3 minutes. Let me share something on my LinkedIn. Just 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes is fine.
Okay. I'm on my LinkedIn right now, and this is my updated profile. You can see my LinkedIn profile, the banner. You can see the headline here. You can see my about section. You can see my services, the featured section where I'm showcasing some samples of my work. You can see my different experiences that I just spoke about. Your my education. You can see my certifications, projects I've worked on, volunteering, skills, recommendations I've gotten from clients. I've gotten more than 52 courses, awards, languages, organizations, and interest will show by default on your profile based on the top voices you follow. Then you have courses. Now, how do you actually add up your LinkedIn headline to your profile? You click on the pencil icon that is just below your LinkedIn banner at the right side. Once you click on it, you go to edit intro and you put in your headline without problem. Remember that the limit is 220 characters. If you exceed it, you will not be able to save it. Okay, so don't go beyond the limit, and make sure you maximize as well. Don't write too little and don't write too much. So that is it. You save it and you're good to go. So now, how do you add these sections that I spoke about? You click to be able to add all these sections, your about, your education, experience, certifications. The add profile section button is there. The add profile section. Yes, if you're using the phone version, it's just add section. With the laptop, is add profile section. Once you click on it, there are three main sections: core, recommended, additional. So under core, you are going to see add education, add position, add services, add career break, add skills. Under recommended, you'll see add featured, add certification, add project, add courses, add recommendation. Under additional, you're going to see add volunteer experience, add publication, add patterns, add awards, add test scores, add language, add organization. So you go, you add them, the ones that you have, please, you add them one after the other, and you save. Don't forget to save. Okay. And one thing that I would like to end with is to say that when it comes to optimization of your LinkedIn profile, it's a continuous process. Right now, I've spoken about so many sections. I've told you these volunteering, and there are so many people that might not have all these different sections. But I always tell my students to work based on the framework of continuous improvement. So in 1 month's time, 2 months' time, we should not come back to your LinkedIn profile and meet it in the same way. What are you going to do tomorrow to be able to come and add to your LinkedIn profile? Tomorrow, if there's a volunteer, go for it. If there's a certification, go for it. If there's this experience you want to gain, go for it. This networking event that is happening, go for it. When it comes to building a personal brand, it's all about sacrifices and doing things, sacrificing money, sacrificing time, and doing, what is necessary. Okay. And I always tell people that even now, my profile is not still optimized. There are still many things that I'm still going to achieve in the future, and I will continuously update them to my profile in such a way that when people come through it, they're going to see the weight of it. So work on the principle of continuous improvement. Yes. So I think I'm done my session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Nanaline. Thank you so much. If we could go on and on, in short, we could even give you the whole session, because indeed it's something that everybody needs to know about, and it's an amazing session as well. So thank you so much. And if you want to know more about this LinkedIn optimization, like she rightly said at the start of her presentation, she's hosting an accelerator program. Please, you can do well to follow her and get to her to know more about the program and how you can apply to join any cohort session that she's leading. So thank you so much. Thank you, Nanani. If you have any question, please, you can just drop in the comment section and she'll answer. Since we are rushing and we still have two speakers, so please just put the questions in the chat room and she'll answer. Thank you very much. So moving forward, we are going to welcome the next speaker, Miss Balemba Cecilia.